Hello and welcome to another update video about the Solana chart. On the daily time frame, we can see that Solana is still holding above this support area here between $163 and $179. This is crucial to keep the overall, let's say, the yellow scenario intact, in which we are moving in a fifth wave, which started down here on the 5th of August. And that fifth wave would be a 5-wave move itself. And we saw wave 1, we saw wave 2, we saw wave 3. Wave 4 might be done, could get another low. I can definitely justify another low. Not needed though. And then we could get one more high from here to form a 5-wave move up from the August low. A break below $163 would open the door to alternative interpretations, but again, let's first see if we can hold support below 163. Yeah, I mean, we can think about maybe it's a larger wave 2. Don't particularly like that idea for various reasons, but it's possible. But then the next support area is between 154 and 133, and then even this scenario will become less likely, far less likely, below 133, then more in favor of bearish interpretations. But we're not there yet, and I assume we are fairly close to a low. So let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Here, the market, you can see everything zoomed in from when the correction started end of November. It's a corrective pullback into the support area I just showed you on the daily time frame. The support is between 163 and 179. So we're holding above it, right? Holding above it. It's a sideways range at the moment we're dealing with. I mean, you see that you have more or less sideways ranges on various crypto charts at the moment in a very similar fashion, and I can therefore not rule out one more low. And actually, if I look at this objectively, just from a wave pattern point of view, this here could be a third wave low in a 5-wave decline, right, in wave C, so one more low, obviously, right? And this sideways range could have been the triangle that we have been tracking, okay? It was completed before. I mean, the triangle, the minimum requirements for a triangle were completed before, which was here, because a triangle is a 5-wave move, A, B, C, D, E, but it didn't break down, so it extended. But it could still be a triangle. Next attempt, I would say, next attempt to complete the triangle, because it could be A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave, and the extension happened due to some, rules and guidelines in the Elliott wave principle, for triangles. So for example, that this move up broke above the previous high indicates the triangle is extending, but it must not break above $202.20, and above $202.20 the triangle isn't validated. But as long as that's holding that swing high from the 21st of December, yeah, I mean, we can watch for one more low. This would be an invalidation point though. And actually, I mean, for just looking at the wave patterns, there is a 5-wave move down visible, which is why I added resistance today to the chart. So it takes a break above round about 196.67 to indicate that an upside breakout is attempted, because if this is a 5-wave move down, I mean, it could be a 1-2 setup to the downside, like on the Bitcoin chart. Yeah? I guess they will follow through together or break together. So this is going to be key now on the micro level as we're getting to a, let's say, resolution here of this range. Question is, of course, are we breaking out to the upside or downside? I would not put too much emphasis on the microstructures, but, there's not much more to talk about, so we focus on the micro at the moment. But yeah, there's a resistance area to watch between 192 and 196.67. And only a break above 196.67 would indicate that this 1-2 setup to the downside is becoming less likely. Is already not particularly reliable. I mean, within a triangle, and then, we're looking at a pattern that's anyway very fragile. That's what triangles are. So I would not rule out a break above. I would treat that as a signal, right? A break above resistance would rather be a signal that the bulls are trying to take the lead. And this roadmap for the bulls is already on the chart. It would be this white count, which we talked about yesterday in detail. So probable, like a diagonal pattern. Yeah. The main problem is that this here is a 5-wave move down, so it introduces some complexity here. There are things that we could do about it. We could say, okay, maybe wave 2 set here or something, but again, let's just see it. For me, I mean, anything that happens in the range is really noise. So it's about that $202.20 level that we want to pay attention to, I think. Anything in here, I give it to you, for info, but I mean, I'm not saying that if we break above resistance, we have to break out. It's just like, okay, this is interesting because the 1-2 setup will likely be invalidated. Then we can pay attention to $202.20. So overall, situation hasn't changed, but still worth watching for the potential of one more low. Either way, I think we are very close to a substantial low in this fourth wave. Maybe it's formed already. Then we would have to see, however, a first signal, like a break above that $202.20 level for first evidence. Yeah, that's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.